What is Soma Detect?
Soma Detect, well, it's a company that me and my two co-founders, Bethany and Nicholas, founded with the intention of making the best milk possible, making sure cows have a better life and farmers are able to manage their herds easier. That is the soul behind Soma Detect, making dairy farming easy and taking care of our animals.
And how does artificial intelligence enter into that equation?
So, well, before I get too deep into that, I need to say farming is not easy. I know we all know how difficult and how intricate so many variables play a role, especially when it comes to dairy farming. And the amount of things that a dairy farmer needs to keep his mind on, the attention to detail that he needs to have is staggering. So this is where we found that if we could come up with some sort of a product that could monitor the cows 24 hours a day, kind of watch them, see how they drink, they eat, how the milk comes out, how it physiologically affects their body, looking at the milk quality, we could maybe help the farmers diagnose and find patterns in their cows, making herd management a little bit more easier. So what this is where we bring in AI, because milk is a complicated fluid. It is an emulsion which is non-homogeneous. There's like a lot of fat, there's some hormones in it, there's chemicals in it. Everything is moving around at like gushing speed under vacuum pressure when the cow is being milked. So looking at this milk using some optical physics and then capturing some images of it and analyzing that images with AI is kind of where AI fits in with milk quality analysis in a quick 2-minute high level pitch. But
that's awesome. And so does Soma Detect offer the data collection mechanism for that then? Like how are you collecting all that information?
So what Soma Detect offers is two things. One is an IoT device. It's a piece of hardware that is a simple plug and play mechanism. You just put it in your milking line, connect two ends of it, and then the data goes to the cloud where we are analyzing the data that we are collecting and giving results back to the farmer for every cow at every milking. So he can keep tabs on all of his assets. But at the risk of this sounding more like a sales pitch, I'm going to kind of stop there.
Oh no, I think it's interesting, and I think it's exciting technology. And for those of us who may be listening, be like, okay, I could see where farmers would have this issue where there's so much data to be collected that it can't possibly be done just by walking out there and looking at a few cows and leaving, where you collect it kind of 24/7. Can you help us, those of us who don't maybe understand AI? Sorry, I got a call. Those of us who maybe don't understand AI, just at a really, really basic level, kind of artificial intelligence 101.
AI is a jargony term. I'm sure all of us hear the phrase AI everywhere. Artificial intelligence, in my opinion, and these definitions are variable wherever you find it online, but in my opinion, artificial intelligence is a simple program that you write that even has like a decision that it makes by itself. It's artificially inspired. Like it kind of boils down to what is intelligence itself if you look at it, in terms of the essence of the matter. A reaction to a stimulus is intelligence, right? If there is sunlight and a plant decides to face the sunlight, that is it intelligently acting. Simple programs by themselves could be termed as artificial intelligence. Your chess game that you have on, which is just hand coded, is also artificial intelligence. But when this intelligence gets a little fuzzier, where you need to make spontaneous reactions and learn from your mistakes, there's a new phrase that comes in, which is machine learning, which is like, this is what we as toddlers do, right? When we walk, we trip and fall, we learn that, okay, I should step over that step and not run right through it because I'm going to go smack on my face. So that is machine learning. Deep learning is something that goes a little further into the details, where what you end up doing is you take several parameters and you start making complicated analysis. So what makes a dog a dog? If you look at a picture of the dog, it has a nose, it has a snot, a mouth, and 2 ears. Okay, that's a dog. But how is a dog different from a wolf? Well, so a dog is smaller, fluffier, wolf is bigger, maybe meaner, maybe you see canines, I don't know. So when you make complex interaction decisions based on stimulus and also based on background, certain other interactions, you kind of start going into deep learning, which kind of propels self-driving cars. So AI kind of goes one layer into another and goes in a deep, but this is like a super surface definition.
Right. No, I think that's interesting. And actually, the wolf versus dog example is a really, really good one. So essentially, then, is your technology to understand AI a little bit better? Does it improve over time? The more data it collects and analyzes and kind of reevaluates itself, the better that it does for future customers of Soma Detect. Is that right?
Absolutely. And this is one of the biggest advantages that we have over other technologies. Because usually, what happens when it comes to a technology is someone somewhere comes up with a patent, and in that patent, they come up with an equation or a formula to detect, let's just say, somatic cells in milk, right? Oh, if light is like this, if you plug this into this equation, multilinear regression, whatever it is, a formula, plug in these variables, you get this answer. Problem is, you build this equation for, let's just say, Holstein cows. What happens when it comes to jerseys? Does it still work? What happens if you take the model that was built on Holstein cows in Canada and then deploy it in Iran or Dubai, where they feed the cows different? The temperature is different. What the cow, how they feel, the days in milk, how young these cows are, it's all different. So if your algorithm has an ability to adapt itself and custom fit itself to the new problem set, now you have an edge over any other sensor that is there in the market because your algorithms constantly evolve. That is the advantage machine learning and deep learning gives you over simple statistics.